Alright, so, you guys seem to like the Splatoon 1 Direct reaction, so I figured we'd go over the Splatoon 2 one. And I remembered a lot about the Splatoon 1 Direct. I don't remember anything for this one, honestly. Like, I almost feel like I'm going into this blind, but, you know, we'll see.
Hi there. It's been 2 years since that fateful day when the inkling squid species hooked me with its amazing abilities.
It's been 2 years between directs?
Ink
No
in
way.
form and to swim through ink in squid form.
God, this game came out so fast.
The ceremony
I thought that was a blob for a second. I really like this, so they're going through this fast.
Ultimate bragging rights.
So I like that. I expect we'll see a similar thing in 3, honestly.
Prepare for rituals.
The modeling stuff has improved a lot, like showing off the gear and stuff. They actually have them doing things, it's nice.
Looking good and good abilities are needed to be fashionable. Let's take a look at some gear.
They're starting with gear?
Space.
Man, they really got rid of Mo.
Got fashion on the brain? So does flow.
That's just
From hats to
unacceptable
glasses,
decision,
this
honestly.
sea slug
The
carries it all.
Splatoon 2 worst game. No Mo. 1 out of
Though I
10.
must say, like most jellyfish, he can speak the inkling language.
Oh, that's interesting.
But it's
I didn't know
almost as if he
jellies
learned to
couldn't speak Inkling.
by reading ancient inkling literature.
Cool. That's actually interesting
His
lore.
strange language
It's interesting how much the new shop owners really look like the old ones. I kind of wish they made them look a bit more distinct. That's something I'm kind of hoping in 3, because they look so similar. What if one of the agents was in the weapons shop instead of Sheldon? Or maybe with them? It'd be cool if Sheldon got an assistant. You need something new about him, dude. They need to make that faster, but I love how they're literally showing that off. People got so annoyed within the first game. Oh, that screenshot's nice.
Different types of shooters to choose from.
I really like the new Splattershot look.
Adept at inking turf quickly and devastating at close range. They can steamroll opponents while rolling along the ground, or they can fling a wall of ink to keep opponents at bay. Chargers are long-range weapons.
They're not showing off the new stuff so far. That's interesting. I bet we're not going to see a charge hold here. They probably do that in their own segment, which is smart, I think. Another thing I think we could see in 3. Yeah, I like the Squid Research Lab, dude. I didn't mention it last time, but this is a very nice voice to listen to.
They're slow though, and the long charging.
They're slow though. I hope they change that in 3, like give them more default movement speed, because run speed's such a big part of Splatlinks. Be cool to see that change. They don't show them jumping, do they?
Spotting opponents hiding behind corners.
Yeah, they're not showing them jumping. They really hid that nerf.
You may want to shop around before you settle down.
I didn't even notice that when I watched this.
Some of the weapons
Yeah, look at they're always grounded.
present in the first game.
Yeah, there we go. There's the charge hold.
Keep your charge while swimming around in ink. Rollers can be swung.
I really love the things they added to main weapons. I think it's really, really good.
Dodge roll. As you can see,
I hope we see some more expansion on this. Oh, and they go straight to new weapons. Alright.
Introducing the Clash Blaster. It has short range.
It fires so slow. Yeah, they buffed its fire rate, I forget. And its radius is small. Wow. Clash was so weak on launch. That's crazy. I really like seeing this weapon. I think this is one of their cooler concepts.
Depending on how you swing it. I wonder if shapeshifting has a special significance to inklings.
I hope we see more shape-shifting weapons in 3, honestly. That's like the only one. Oh boy.
This one is special. It holds a charge for an extremely
Man.
long time. And as a result,
I wish they did more than just the charge hold. Obviously they did later, like they did coming in and out of the charge faster and partials, but they really needed more of that on launch. I hope they're a bit more careful with gimmick weapons.
These things are incredibly light and
Okay, I remember on launch there was such a big debate on if this thing was just the dapples of Sploosh, because back then everyone thought Sploosh was bad, and to be fair, this was before like Sploosh mobility, but wow. People were heated about if these weapons would actually be good or not. This is the one I remember being so debated before the game's launch. Everyone was talking about Dapple. They don't even look that fast nowadays, but at the time, they look so quick. Wall looks slower than what? Hold on. Whoa. I think it was that slow in launch. I think they had to buff it. I don't quite remember. Damn. That's a wall nerf, dude.
Some are really making waves
Wait.
with defense and reconnaissance.
Why is it another wall sound effect? Alright, we found our first mistake, I guess.
Some are really making waves with it.
That's the same voice clip as, or that's the same audio clip as the previous shot. That's so weird.
For instance, the Autobomb locates and hunts down enemies.
Wait. And that's the point sensor one!
The Autobomb locates and hunts down enemies.
What?
The aptly named Toxic Mist.
Okay, and now it's fine. Wow. They messed it up twice in a row. That is... How did I not catch that the first time I've watched this? Because I don't remember ever spotting anything odd. That's so weird. They don't even really talk about Burst Bomb and Suction. I guess they don't need to talk about all of them. That clip is funny. Curling old explosion radius, dude. It was just the same as like a normal bomb. That's crazy.
Now for the all-new special weapons. And by all
Oh
new,
boy.
I do mean all of them are new.
Yeah, that's the thing. They marketed them as all new specials, but I mean, there's one special that's basically the same. I'll get to that.
You have to cover turf to fill up your gauge, or no special weapon for you. Additionally, when another player's special gauge is full...
Oh my god! Look at this stage! Look at the giant wall! That's so weird!
When another player's special
On the left.
gauge is full, their UI icon will glow.
I love the UI they added.
On which to act.
I heard of an idea, I can't remember where, for an ability that would hide, showing if your special weapon was active, like a main exclusive. That could be really cool. But I still like that they did with this with the UI. The Splatoon 2 UI changes are massive. Absolutely massive. Oh, that used to be so slow. So slow.
The inkjet enables you to fly through the air and launch explosive globs of ink at the enemy.
Why aren't they moving? I mean, okay, I guess you don't have to.
The Stingray fires high-pressured ink that can
It's good they show the silhouettes on Ray. Man, Ray without the beam
Splashdown clears out enemies.
would have been nice to keep that.
After you dive down to the ground from the air.
Splashdown looks so cool, dude. I love that look. I know those specials terrible, but it looks awesome. I still think Rain looks cool too.
The bomb launcher
Yeah, all new, dude. It's just Bomb Rush, but you get more throwing range. Come on. I get why they did it, though. I mean, obviously marketing, you want to say they're all new. So, I hope they don't go that route in 3, though. We haven't had any 100% confirmed special weapons returning, but I hope we see a few. Mainly Stamp and Pack, obviously. I really want Stamp back.
No matter how strong.
Yeah, back then there was no piercing damage, because why not? Yeah, right here is where people started getting worried about specials. Like, the first time we saw specials, we didn't see Armor or Baller. And then when everyone saw the, like, oh, Armor Kraken 2.0, people started to get worried about specials. And yeah, Armor and Baller are both, like, very poorly designed specials, so. Old Reef still looks pretty good, honestly. Old Reef wasn't as good. Muscle Forge is interesting.
An academy.
I think the backgrounds for these stages do look really good. Like, looking around looks really nice.
Catch my drift?
Also, Humpback and Muscle Forge are connected, which is awesome. I really hope that's a thing in 3, by the way. Like, I hope we can see some of the other stages from being on the same stage. Kind of like how you could see other levels in Super Mario Sunshine. I think that'd be so cool. Oh, that guy's... Damn, that's unfortunate.
To your advantage, or get splatted.
Poor. Oh, poor Dooley.
It's your move.
Obviously, these map ports were not good. Moria was decided on popularity, so obviously that's a bit more understandable. But I do think the changes they made to each of these stages were good. Like, the improvements they made on them were nice, even if the stages still aren't good. They made them better. Oh yeah, Splashdown didn't go as high.
Power control.
The gameplay is also, I haven't talked about it, but the gameplay is so much better compared to the first Direct. Like, I'm actually curious how good 3 is going to look, because this honestly really looks nice. So if 3's looks even better, dude, it's going to be awesome. Okay, I don't know what he's inkjetting here, but, you know. Oh, get him! Man, inkjet hitbox was friendly. Nice Direct, though. Yeah, they changed the Rainmaker weapon here. It's cool they show that off. And then ranks for each mode is something they didn't have before. So that's cool, that's cool.
Prove you can out-ink the competition, and you may even move up 2 or more ranks at a time.
Is this C+ to A? A-, yeah. It's really cool they show that off.
Allow you to form a team with friends, fight alongside them, and battle your
Ah, they don't show that you have to be B rank to play league battles here. Ah, wait, I gotta check these. There's the old cold-blooded. Alright.
You could reduce
everything else looks normal.
Or move a bit faster.
Cold-blooded and bomb defense being split. Ooh, that's a lot more gear.
Thermalink.
Oh, new abilities! They just jump right into it.
That you've hit with your main weapon.
Oh no, the audio just sounds like that, okay.
Increases damage dealt to all non-player targets.
Object Shredder is cool. I really like Object Shredder. I really hope we see it in 3.
Quick respawn reduces your respawn time if you get splatted repeatedly without splatting any.
They go over this ability just to tell you it was nerfed. That's how major S1QR is. They had to mention in the direct that they changed it to require no kills to happen. Wow. That's how major Splatoon QR is. Like, imagine if they talked about a rework to wall because of K52. That's how major S1QR was. I still think the only reason this was added is to make sure QR isn't broken. Like, they were that worried about it.
During the super jump, to perform a forward...
Everyone was worried about that ability. Everyone thought that was going to be Stealth Jump 2.0, because everyone expected Stealth Jump nerfs, obviously. Oh, and they showed the UI. This is so nice. Yeah, before you couldn't check other people's gear. So it's great that they changed that. I'm glad they showed it off. People like the chunk system. Obviously, it ended up still not being very good, but man, compared to no chunks, it's a big step up still. I like this mix of the Salmon Run song. It sounds so chill.
Let's see.
Chill, lo-fi Salmon Run beats you can study to.
It's all about salmonids, which I'm all about studying.
I like how they show this off, though. I like the drawings and stuff. This is a really cool way of showing off the mode. It looks so distinct. I was, like, so unsure if I'd be excited for this mode or not. Like, I wanted to do an endless mode, but we didn't end up getting that. So I was kind of hyped for it, but I was hyped for, like, a thing that never happened. I still think Salmon was pretty good. I just wish they did more with it. Like, I think this mode is good, but it could have been so much better if they were willing to give it more attention, so I kind of wish they did. But, you know, I think that it looks pretty cool. The trailer's showing it off pretty well. Dang, they let that get close. Wow, spawned it too. Yeah, it would be weird to have Salmon Run when we have a Salmon Friend. That's why I just don't see it happening. Yeah, there we go. Like, at this time, this was like, everyone was pretty hyped for it, because Assist didn't exist yet, and Special Counts didn't exist in 1. So you got to see a lot more information, and you got to see the consistent Turf Ink counter. Like, you got a lot more stats. This was good. Why is opening Gambit on a shirt? And why is it also a sub-ability? Hello? What is this gear? Okay, we found another error. What the hell? Yeah, that's not right. That's cool. Man, I really should check my Splatnet for that. Yeah, Splatnet had a glitch with gear at the start of the game. I think it'll have a Splatnet 3, yeah. I don't see them getting rid of it. I mean, people were like, yeah, we're never going to use this. And then Discord would go down during a tournament, and people would actually have to use this. I've used it for tournaments before, just because Discord dies. So, yeah, I mean, it's not that bad, honestly. If you just use your phone speaker, it's not that bad. Stick sensitivity.
TV and handheld mode.
Send stuff is very nice.
Also a handy sword feature.
The sword feature is nice. Honestly, Splatoon 2 added a lot of quality of life features. I think that's like one of the biggest things from 1 to 2. There's so many quality of life stuff. It's very nice. I still have all the amiibo. Ooh, that's a nice drawing. Aww.
You can post to some of your social media.
I'm so glad they kept a Miiverse thing even without Miiverse. I mean, obviously there's a lot of strange Plaza posts, but that's just part of Splatoon. And then LAN mode. Holy crap. You forget. There wasn't even, like, an equivalent of this, I believe. Or at least it wasn't the same. Like, LAN's got so much easier. It'd be cool if they showed you how to switch to LAN, you know.
You can play Squid Beats 2 and
it's a shame this is not able to be done during the ranked battle screen like the Splatoon 1 arcade games. I really hope they bring back the arcade games. I think everyone who's played them misses them, honestly. It's so nice to have during lobbies. Oh boy, single player. Time to get critical.
Notice this
And they showed off their Oldinium is nice, at least it's kind of new.
It's also a great place to learn the battle basics.
Okay, they're showing off more of the new stuff they added in this one, so that's nice at least. Yeah, still looks pretty copy-paste. Oh, it's just all the bomb enemies. That's funny. Junior players. There's the new weapons, or new to single player, you know. Oh, invisible ink. Okay, that's cool. Brella! Alright, story time. I know what's coming right now. I saw this right here. This moment. Oh my god, this weapon looks so good. I saw this, and I decided this is my weapon. The kind of like direct shots of blaster that I liked. You have the shield. I saw this and I was like, I want to main Brella. I unlocked Brella day one single player. Day one, because it wasn't available multiplayer. I would use that thing in the testing room to learn the weapon before launch. Man. I like instantly liked this weapon. It's crazy.
And if you continue holding down
I really wonder if there will be a new Splatoon 3 weapon that makes me feel like that. Because I don't know. Like, I'm mostly planning to use range, which, I mean, will feel new after the travesty of 2. And I'll still probably play some Brella, maybe a bit of Rapid. But it's like, I wonder if any brand new weapon will still give me this feeling where it's like, I want to main this. Because I really don't know if I'm going to feel that again. I really hope I do. I hope there's some new thing in 3 that makes me feel like how this Brella reveal did. Because I was so hyped for it. It looks fun, it looks complex, it looks unique. Like, man, I really liked it. I really hope there's another weapon I like in the 3 reveal.
Plus,
and bubbles. Everyone thought this special was broken, and they were 100% right. On launch, this thing was so broken, special part was so big, holy. And there's a new gear.
Over time, more stages will become
and maps, we got Mansa. Mansa looks almost done, honestly. Snapper.
The many ways this will change the game.
Probably just show off those two.
And stage updates for around
oh, look, Splatfest!
2 long years of Splatfests. I guess you could
2 years.
Stay fresh.
Everyone thought Splatfest would last so long when they heard 2 years. You forget how fast 2 years goes by, dude. It happens so fast.
Splatfest has a polarizing theme, leaving players with one option.
A polarizing theme. Yes, like front roller, back roll toilet paper, the most polarizing debate. Also, the Splatfest colors. Holy crap. What an addition. I really like it. Also, these are some of the best Splatfest colors. It is so easy to see. I love it. Look at that. It's so clear. It's awesome, honestly. Now, you could have canceled that splashdown roller. You could have canceled it.
I had this little video for you. I don't know how or why it exists, and yet, here it is.
What? What video? Oh, is it off the hook? Oh, it's off the hook. I was about to say, what? But yeah, they haven't shown off the hook. This is going to parallel the Squid Sisters introduction, but this one's probably going to be way better. The song is good, too. Yep, there it is. All I remember here is the Etika reaction. Etika lost his... God, I miss him. Pearl. This is really all we got to know about them, I believe. I didn't think we got to hear much. It was like, not till Octo Expansion, we actually got lore. Also, a lot of people hated Pearl for some reason. I don't know why, still. Like, I don't know why people hated Pearl so much. It's confusing to me. Big step up from the Callie and Marie introduction in the first trailer. Big step up. Version 1.2? Why are they on 1.2? That's odd. Okay. Is it a story or... Oh! Okay, that's cool. I wasn't sure where this is going. Hey, look! A test fire with more than 1 hour at a time! Whoa! I'm glad we got 2 test fires. I hope we get 2 test fires for 3. 1 before and 1 after the direct. Come on, Nintendo. Do this again! This was so good. But give us ranked battles, too, in Splatfest, please. Please. I swear. Good first theme. I like it. Cake versus ice cream is a good debate. I like it. So I didn't play this. I actually only got my Switch a few days before S2. So I missed out on every test fire because one, I didn't care, and in two, I didn't have a Switch for both of them. So I'm gonna do my first test fire when the 3-1 happened, so that's cool. I think that this was definitely better than the first one. There's still some mistakes, but I think overall this is just so much better in quality. I'm really excited for the Splatoon 3 Direct, honestly. It's been a few years since this one. If the Splatoon 3 Direct is even a little bit of a step up from this one, it's going to be so good. So, I'm a fan. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed.